Hey folks, good afternoon. Your Toyota Pro Junior Tate here, Rorick Toyota down on the Ave, West Liberty Avenue, 412-290-4126. The segment today that I'm going to talk about is price everything? Uh, and that's a good question. I mean, obviously, if you're working manufacturer within the same manufacturer on the same exact car, for example, a 2012 Tundra, and you're comparing that to another 2012 Tundra at another dealer, then absolutely, by all means, price is everything. I guess what I'm all about today is if you're working against two different manufacturers, similar vehicles but two different manufacturers, and that brings to note, for example, a 2012 Toyota Tundra Double Cab Limited versus a 2012 Dodge Ram 1500 SLT. Very similar equipment. If you upgrade to the nav package, you don't get the leather in the Ram, but you do get it in the Limited. So, but they're very close in price. The MSRP on the Tundra is 44,825. The MSRP on the Ram is 42,055. So where things come into play is, for example, speaking of discounts, things of that nature, with the rebate and everything involved on the Tundra, you can get that price around 39,713. So you have $5,112, somewhere in there, roughly $5,000 in discounts on the Tundra, versus the 42,055 Ram with rebates, incentives, and everything. You're going to be closer to 31,500 on that truck. So that's a difference of $10,555, which is pretty significant, obviously. And the difference between the two up front, if you bought them apples to apples, would be $8,213. Doesn't seem like a big thing, but obviously, if you're thinking only price, you're going to be driven towards that 2012 Ram 1500, no doubt. What comes into play is down the road, what the resale value of the vehicle is. Obviously, a vehicle that's priced at 42,055 that you can buy for 31,500, that affects the resale value of everything back. So what I've done is I've taken those two vehicles, done Kelley Blue Book trade-in vehicles on values on both vehicles, with all the equipment included and 11,000 miles on both vehicles. I'm sorry. And this is what I came up with. I have a couple slides here. Take a look at those real quick. Okay, so let you know what you're looking at there. That was a 2012 Tundra Double Cab Limited Kelley Blue Book trade-in value with 11,000 miles. So if you bought that vehicle today, drove it 11,000 miles in a day, and wanted to trade it in tomorrow, the vehicle would be worth $38,231 according to Kelley Blue Book. Okay, so what you were looking at there real quickly is a 2012 Ram 1500 SLT quad cab, trade-in value through Kelley Blue Book with 11,000 miles. So again, if you bought the vehicle today, drove it 11,000 miles, and traded it in tomorrow, your value on that vehicle would be $25,771. So what does that mean in a nutshell? The vehicle, the $39,713 you would pay for the Tundra up front, they're saying that vehicle would be worth $38,231 tomorrow. So that's only a $1,500 or so difference. The Ram 1500, on the other hand, that vehicle you were able to purchase for 31,500. That same vehicle would be worth $25,771 tomorrow. So even though you paid $8,200 more up front for the Tundra, the Tundra would be worth $12,460 more at trade-in time, whether it be 2 years down the road, 3 years down the road. Obviously, those numbers are going to vary, but it's a pretty significant difference. So keep that in mind. If you're working manufacturer versus manufacturer, price isn't always everything. You have to think of resale value, trade-in, longevity, dependability, reliability, all those things. So come back and check us out again. We'll have a segment for you soon, probably on trade-in value. Come in and see me or call Junior Tate 412-290-4126. You can visit my website at juniortate.com toyotatoundra.com, or just check me out on the West Liberty Avenue, Roark Toyota, 412-290-4126.